that was good. Anything else from Tom's interview?
Just his VT. Have you ever bent over a mirror and farted?
Oh, yeah.
No. That's all from Tom's interview for me. Next out, this was a bit of a shocker.
Oh.
This was tense, actually.
Yeah.
Let's not say there was no tension.
No, there was.
We did have an embrace for this.
No, you held my hand and you said
no,
it was
that was
sweaty.
later. God, it was sweaty.
Oh no, I have got really sweaty hands.
It was wetter than the Thames, as Tom said about Andrew's wet fart the other night, I think.
Go on.
So next up was Deborah, and before that announcement came, did I or did I not say that it could be Deborah now? Like, we end up in a false sense of security because of the people that we follow and that we see on Twitter and interact with.
Oh, it's just an echo chamber. I hate people who say that.
Who says that?
People say that about Twitter because you only follow people you agree with, don't you? Oh, it's just an echo chamber.
No, but when you look at a hashtag, you see everything. So we might follow the people, but we do both look at the hashtag.
No, I just look at people I follow.
That's not true. You always
no, I do. I look at the top
retweeting
tweets,
randomers.
but then I just mostly just look at people I follow. So I don't want to hear opinions I don't agree with. I'm not interested.
But no, I did think that Deborah could be at risk here. I mean, I like Deborah a lot. I didn't vote for her.
I did.
Yeah, yeah, we all did. no, we voted for all of them. But myself, when I put my votes in, my initial concerns were Raf and Isabel.
You know why?
Why?
Racist.
Oh god.
No, but joking about that. But
I also
does it come into it?
No, I don't think it does.
I do.
You do? Why?
Yeah.
You think I'm racist?
No, not you, Twat.
Oh, in general.
Yeah, just the fact that she didn't.
Well, who knows? Maybe. Well, Is Love Racist told us, the documentary on Channel 4 the other week, that there does seem to be something in it.
And we've never had a black winner of BBUK, have we?
Brian Bellow, that's racist.
Oh, yeah. A black female winner, then.
No.
But we've had a transgender winner.
Who wasn't even English.
Yeah, so... Racist.
Gay winners.
Racist and sexist. I don't know. Obviously, I'm being quite glib, but in a way, is it a factor?
You wouldn't expect a black female to easily win Big Brother UK. You'd expect them to leave early, and that probably says enough, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a harder struggle.
But there seems to be a lot of love for Deborah.
Deborah was a really good housemate. She seemed like a genuinely lovely person.
What I thought was interesting about Deborah is that she didn't really seem like she wanted to necessarily be in Big Brother. I felt like she was probably there because of Hannah. Like, if you think about the way they applied as a pair, I expect it's Hannah that was like,
do you think?
Deborah, let's go for Big Brother.
That's interesting.
And because the way Deborah's acted as a bit of a, guardian of Hannah, that I don't think she'd let her go in there by herself. Yeah. So I felt like she was kind of there by default. Mm-hmm. And for her to end up staying longer was probably a shock to the pair of them. Not so much Hannah by the end, but for Deborah, I think it was.
The only thing I don't like about Deborah is when she tries to be a bit preachy.
She did get a little bit almost sanctimonious.
When she's like, oh, I want to show what family is and what love is. It's like, well, you did show that without having to say it. But you did show that I have a great relationship with your sister.
But she never said it during the process. Like, Sukhvinder was more about, I'm here for... What? What was she there for? To change the flat world. Basically, I'm here for this. Sukhvinder was very vocal about her reasons, which she felt were good reasons compared to other people's reasons. Mm-hmm. Deborah never needed to voice that. And if there's a time when you can voice your, overall intention, it's in your exit interview, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And I said she never played the mother card.
No,
so many parents will go in there and play that card. And even when she's seen the messages from her daughter, I mean, I know we don't see much these days in the scheme of things, but she never boo-hooed about it or sobbed about it or tried to get sympathy because of being a mother that left her child behind at will.
And I just thought she came across... At will. I just thought she came across so lovely in that interview. And
she is lovely, though.
When she got emotional and everything. And
I said to you, Deborah has come out of Big Brother looking good. Yeah. And so many people do not come out of Big Brother looking good. So if you can come out looking good, you're already a winner.
You've done well. Yeah. No.
Apart from that dress.
Yeah, but she still looked good. And she looked great in that wedding dress earlier in the week, which we'll come to. Any more about Deborah?
I might have some stuff from her interview, actually.
Emma said, peace, love and harmony. It's love, peace, and
she
harmony.
did, didn't she?
Emma, you don't even know the song.
Well, Big Brother later tweeted, "Your runner-up is Isabel."
Yeah. And Marcus stumbled on someone's number.
Landline, yeah. I felt that Emma was a bit gushy over Deborah. I was like, I'm not supposed to have any favourites here, but it looked like Deborah was Emma's favourite.
Do you think? Yeah, it's possible.
Deborah said, "I came to this house to show people what family is, what love is." She said, I didn't just coast through, I've earned my place here. And I think that's fair. Mm-hmm. Like we said earlier, they were a miserable pair at the start.
Oh, God.
Who'd have thought they'd have been actually characters to remember by the end? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. People argued with the wall, the kitchen, the hair, the brush.
The hair.
Is that Hannah's wig or Chanel's extensions? She said, "I never thought people would argue about spaghetti." We didn't see that argument, did we?
No, I don't remember that, no.
Maybe the hair argument is when Kaylee was brushing her hair into Sukvinder's breakfast.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Kaylee. That's right. Hold on, did we miss your tattoo of the week? Wasn't it something Tom said?
No, I don't know. I haven't got it. If you have.
Maybe it was later. I thought it was. No, never mind.
So next, you got anything more from Deborah?
No, but I just thought Deborah, apart from that dress, she looked great. She looked so pretty, and just her relationship with Hannah, we'll talk more about that later, but I found it very moving.
No, it was like that, like 100% pure love for Hannah is like been shown by Deborah throughout in every situation. Yeah, like even bolting up the stairs, like in defence of her. That was all out of love.
Yeah.
But she was obviously trying to get out of that door.
Best bits.
So now there was a break in the show, and everything went Celebrity Big Brother themed for a moment.
Oh, yeah.
Remember this? All of the house turned into the gold stuff, and the new eye was put on the screen.
You like the eye, don't you?
I like the eye, but at first I was moaning about this, wasn't I? I said, you need to let these housemates have their moment first, and like think about that later. They even showed a VT of those celebrity housemates.
It's just people need to know that it's happening, don't they?
Well, evidently that's what Channel 5 think as well. Once that all the graphics had changed, I was like, oh, actually, that's quite nice.
Yeah.
But I was a bit like, why are you doing this now? It just seemed a bit weird.
Such a purist.
We're about to announce our winner. Come on, that can wait.
Yeah, I guess. Hey, hold on. Didn't they put Under the Dome once in the middle of the final?
No.
Yeah, they fucking did.
I don't know.
Yeah, they did.
Under the Dome. Nobody watched that anyway. That's funny that they thought by putting that task where Gary Busey. Who was it again?
Gary Busey couldn't have fit into that fucking thing.
James Jordan and Audley Harrison.
Yeah.
Was it Audley Harrison?
Yeah.
Had to go under those domes and make people watch a drama. No. So next is Isabel and Raph.
Yeah.
Finding out.
Oh.
Hand in hand? Must have been.
It's so nice to see Isabel and Raph there together. Oh, did you think Raph had a chance of winning it or not?
No, not really. Oh. And as you noticed, like earlier in the show, when Emma said, "Oh, this time last year we had a surge in votes and the winner changed,"
yeah.
She never said it was really close.
No, she didn't. I was surprised Raph got second, actually. I was happy that he got second.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see those voting figures, actually. I mean, don't hold your breath for those. No. But, like, my poll said it was just 1% between Deborah and Raph. Okay. So they were always going to be close, I suppose. Mm-hmm.
Even when Emma was announcing who it was between Raph and Isabel, someone in the crowd was going, "Isabel," and Isabel was like, "Oh, thank you." She couldn't even believe that people were like shouting out her name.
I know.
Like, how nice is that? So then Raph came out. He looked really happy for Isabel still, didn't he?
He was, actually. And I think Raph knew it was Isabel. I know that everyone goes, "Oh, it's you. But I genuinely think that he believed it was going to be Isabel. I don't know.
Why?
I don't know what's come out in like tasks or things that people have said, what the public think, but I just think he had a feeling that it was Isabel and that he'd already prepared himself to not win.
Yeah.
And actually, like I said, I don't think that Raph's bothered. Like, for him, getting in the house is probably enough. He's actually stayed till nearly the last minute. It's only 10 minutes of the experience that is, well, 5, probably 10 minutes that Isabel's sat there by herself.
Yeah.
I like seeing those moments where they're by themselves.
Yeah,
you didn't see much of that these days.
Yeah.
So I think, he's done what he came to do. Like, we hear he probably doesn't need the money.
Yeah.
So I think that the win is better for Isabel. She needed it more than Raph.
Yeah, I agree. Raph's interview was cute, wasn't it?
Oh, because Chanel was crying, like, dabbing her eye with a tissue in the background, like a melodramatic old film star.
Just Raph seemed so just happy to be there. And totally. Yeah, for sure.
Can you get some sparkling water?
And then Emma said to Raph, "You've watched it more than me." I would have thought so.
She called him a Big Brother super fan, Big Brother super brain. How is it for someone on the inside, like for a super fan on the inside?
Yeah.
What's it really like? And he said, it was much harder than I expected. I thought I could be cutthroat, but it wasn't easy. I never cry on the outside, but it was emotional. So his VT game, he couldn't pull through with it.
Yeah, that was interesting. I'm glad she pulled him up on his VT thing, because when he came
it had to be said. That was like a defining part of his storyline, really. And he also said, I can't encourage anybody enough who wants to apply, and I will help anybody. He's probably going to put up some YouTube videos about how to get on Big Brother. Lie about who you voted for. Watch all of Casting's videos beforehand. Do a book. Who's going to buy that book?
It was nice seeing Raph and his parents there and everything.
He had to twerk in front of his mum and dad on national television on a stage.
That was, he didn't have to. He could have said no.
Nobody says no to anything that they get asked to do on telly.
I guess.
He was really surprised. He said that he'd become such a good friend with Chanel, that she's one of the best friends he's ever made. And he said, because when you go through applications, you get asked all this stuff, like, who's your worst kind of housemate? He said, before I came in here, if I had to write on paper, and I did write on paper, Chanel is my worst kind of housemate to be in the house with.
And we agreed with that, because when Chanel first went in, we were like, oh, fucking hell, like, typical reality.
I've been on X on the
idiot,
beach.
Like, and we were like, but
she's an exception. I don't know what it is about Chanel, but I forgive her for anything.
Just because she's actually a nice person underneath it all.
And it's because, like, I mean, she makes me laugh, genuinely.
Yeah.
Ellie's, like, fucking stupid, oh, it's bad, isn't it? Whatever it was. Like, it's not funny.
No. But Raph said that about Chanel, but that very first night they made that alliance together.
In that story, whatever it was. And,
it's weird. It's really weird.
I didn't believe it at that stage. I didn't think it was a real friendship.
I was like, these two don't look like they're going to be friends.
Here's a point from one of Kwame's videos. You know, when he was really upset that Chanel had left, and Andrew and who else? Charlotte? Isabel. Andrew and Isabel made that, like, fake Chanel in the bed of the mask and one of her hair pieces. He said it looked like Chanel had been skinned and put in the bed.
That's funny. Oh, that's cute. Kwame, big up.
Respect.
What else? That was it for Raph, wasn't it?
Yeah, he said, I've always wanted best bits.
Oh, his best bits were good. So then Emma announced to the house. Well, we already knew that Isabel. And Isabel spent the next 5 minutes going, ah!
Yeah. When she didn't realise her parents were behind. And she turned around.
That was good. I like that excited side to it. It's cute.
She said, I appreciate it so much. My family are going to be so proud of me.
Why do you think people voted for Isabel in the end? Because I know
because...
I know what I did. But she said...
No, it's exactly what you said already. It's about, like, everyone knows they judged her, and when they realised that she was actually pretty entertaining, really likeable, like, hasn't really said a bad word about anyone, has very good morals.
But in a way, she's a bit, like, enigmatic. But
What's
she's
enigmatic?
Because she's, like... I don't know, she's, like, a bit mysterious, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, they called her the silent assassin, didn't they?
But she'd, like, just do certain things. And
almost like stone cold, no emotion at times.
It's I wonder what other people's reasons for voting. I mean, a lot of it was probably getting Lowton out.
Yeah, definitely a big part.
There was loads of little different entertaining bits she did. But I just think it's cool that she won. It, like, seems so unlikely that she would have actually won.
Especially as she's just always been in the background.
Yeah.
She's just always there, just off-centre. Yeah. Like, she's never needed to make a big scene.
No.
The only time that she's really been centre is when she did that dance around in the wedges where she fell over and put whatever she poured over herself. But that was
wicked.
probably a task, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, she didn't just do that for the hell of it. But she also, even like with that wedding task